Hey folks, Karen Wolf here in the art studio this evening. I am a painter and I teach you how to paint and become a better painter online, virtually. I used to have an in-studio um, art studio in town, but now I do everything online. So that's what I'm doing here this evening is we're going to paint a penguin for the kids. So I'm just trying to get my Facebook, my iPad up because I can't see comments on my phone when I turn it vertical. I'm trying to get it to come up here and it's refreshing. So hey, how are you guys doing this evening? I hope you guys are doing well. I'm a little stuffy. I've got something, not sure what. Who knows these days. But that's why I sound like I'm down in a barrel. Hello, Tammy. How are you doing? You've been a busy girl. You have been painting up a storm. That barn. I keep calling that thing a barn. That winter cabin is beautiful, Tammy. Beautiful. You did a bang up job on that. So, hello, Kim. Welcome. Hello, hello. Okay, so here we are. Got it on here. I can see some comments, so that's a good thing. I'm getting it here on my Facebook page, so we can do that. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. This little penguin guy. I'll better move you forward. I did my background bit different today. I worked on that. Took my Christmas stuff down in here. Why will this not move? Took some of my Christmas stuff down and got some other paintings up. And that was fun. There we go. Can y'all see that? Hope you guys can see that pretty good. Yeah, your winter cabin was beautiful, Tammy. You're just really doing a good job on those paintings. Tammy's in my all access membership, and she is just going crazy, just painting up a storm. And that's fun. That's what it's all about, is to learn to paint and become a better painter. So we're doing this for the kids. So what I'm doing is I'm going to do a blue background up here for the sky. And you can just come down about 3/4 of the way down. Okay? My painting over there was, excuse me, was not very blue in the sky. And you can let them make the sky as blue as they want. But what you do is you just have them take a 1-inch flat is what I'm using. And I'm just going into some blue and white, and you make it as blue or whatever that you want. But just keep in mind that the lighter it is, the less. See how you can hardly see my snowflakes? So we're just going to paint that in. Have them paint the side. So, and I know I'm a little bit earlier than I normally am. It's 6 o'clock instead of 7. And I apologize for that. I usually do come on here at about 7, but I have been working really hard today. I'm off work this week. I'm on vacation. I've been working really hard today. And hey, Lisa. Hey, Nancy. I've been cleaning and ridding out stuff and cleaning closets. And I honestly think that I probably overdid it today. Shoo. We have too many closets and too much stuff. Oh my gosh. But I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. And it's after Christmas, I just get in the mood to do those kind of things in the first place. Do you all do that? Do you like to, just seems like the new year and all is new and, well, it's not yet, but it's coming. And I just get all excited about ridding out stuff and making things look better and getting out junk that I haven't used for 100 years. So I'm doing just blue and white in the background is all I'm doing. And I'm taking a 1-inch flat. Hey, Heather. Just taking a 1-inch flat, blue and white. Blue and white. And there I got a little bit of green in it. But this is be a fun one for the kids. Or it'd be a fun one for you. So just have them get that background in. Just paint it however they want. Not to be picky about it. They will enjoy it more if you don't worry and try to make it perfect. Let's not do that with them. Henry does really well of course, he's been painting with me for a long time. He does really well if I let him do the backgrounds himself. He does pretty good with them. Of course, I mean, they're not perfect, but I'm not worried about that. But with the front, with what I put in the front, I outline it for him. Of course, I tell him where to stop here. But then I outline the shape for him, and then I give him the paintbrush with paint on it and say, okay, paint inside of the shape. That seems to work well for his age. Now, some of the older kids can do the shapes themselves. But with Henry, or you can draw it in for them. Do y'all paint with your grandkids or your kids and stuff? Hey, Sarah. Thanks for jumping on. Y'all say hey when you jump on here, and if you're watching the replay, say hey, or replay or whatever. That way I know you're on here, and I can see who's watching. That's nice. So now for the bottom, I'm just going to take a tiny bit of purple into some white. Just a tiny bit of purple into some white, and we're going to paint in the snow with just a really light purple color. And really that's too much, but it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter at all. Because like I said, just let them have fun and enjoy the process. That's the whole. And if it's too purple, just add some more white. But you all paint with your kids and your grandkids. Anyone having trouble hearing Karen could be my phone. I hope not. I hope that you guys aren't having trouble. Are y'all having trouble hearing me? Let's see if I can turn it up. Is that up or down? It's up. Yeah. Is anyone else having trouble hearing me? Please let me know. I don't know what I would do. I'm a pretty loud talker. Heather, I thought the sound wasn't real loud. Huh, that's weird. I wonder why. I've got it turned all the way up. Can y'all hear me now? That's not good if you can't hear me. I'll do subtitles so you can read them. Okay, so I'm just putting some white in there for the snow. Just a really light purple color. And here, this looks like it's gray at the top. And the only reason for that is because I got a little bit into the black and made it gray there. So, can y'all hear now? Everybody good? Can you hear now? Sorry, I thought the sound wasn't real loud. Huh. Well, I hope you guys can hear me. All right, so once you get that all done, once you get the background in, just have them to paint it in blue and white. And you can have it more light in the center if you want. But honestly, it doesn't matter. And the whiter it is, the less you're going to be able to see the snowflakes. And just have them paint their edges. So that you can hang the painting on the wall the way that it is. I got a little bit sloppy. I'm just cleaning up my mess, waiting to see if you guys can hear me. You can hear, but it's on the quieter end. Tad better though. That's just strange because I don't know what it would be. Because my phone is turned up. the volume on my phone is turned up, and I don't have one time I was down here recording, and you couldn't hear me because I had my earbuds on. I'd been listening to something, and I forgot to turn them off, and all my sound was going in my earbuds. So that was weird. Okay, well, I hope you guys can hear me. All right, I'll try to talk louder. Maybe it's because I'm like stuffy and you can't hear what I'm saying because I sound like that. Okay, so we're going to dry it now. I want you to dry it for the kids so that it's all dry. Dry the hair dry. Okay, so just get that really dry. Chalk it up to you all paying extra close attention than usual. Okay, we'll just say that. Oh, that's funny. Okay, so now you can draw with a brush, or you can draw with a piece of chalk or something like that. I do not have chalk down here. It seems like every time I get chalk down here, my grandkids take it, and then it's gone. So we're going to mark down here where we're going to go with this guy, with his bottom. His bottom is in between the snow here. So halfway between the snow, we're going to put a mark. Okay, because you're not going to have a template with this. Some folks, I'm just doing this so it'll be easier for you. And then his head, we're going to have his head come down from the top. Here's halfway. His nose is halfway. So that's like a fourth of the way down, probably, from the top. And there's his head. Okay, so we're going to mark his sides. We want him to be probably this fat, that wide. We won't call him fat. We'll just say wide. Okay, all right. So then we're going to just draw in the shape. So we're just going to draw in. Hey, Chris, welcome again. Hey, thanks for jumping on. Appreciate that. So we're going to draw in his shape. So just do a little curve down on the one side. And that will make the side over there. And then a curve down on this side. And then we're going to do the same on the bottom. We're just going to make him just a little fatter. And it doesn't matter. You don't have to. You can make him just an oval if you want. The shape of the penguin doesn't make a bit of difference. And then he has arms. So his arms, we're going to make him just come down a little ways and start his arms right there. And you're just going to make just kind of an oval shape, kind of with a point on it. Just a little like that. And you do this for the kids. If they can't do it themselves, you need to do this for them so that they don't have to worry about all that. Okay? Then up the top, you're going to make just like you're going to draw a heart. And then you're going to come all the way down to the bottom. All the way down to the bottom. And just make a circle. And if this isn't even, doesn't make any difference. Really, the less perfect that something is, the cuter it'll be. Because if you try to make stuff like all matchy-matchy, and some people have personality types like that, believe me. I know, I've painted with them all. And some of you all may be that way. Are you all matchy-matchy? You like for things to be just exactly so-so? Do y'all have that type of personality where everything has to be like that on each side? Gosh, it's I would drive myself crazy. So it doesn't really have to be exact. Okay, so we got that shape in. So now what we're going to do is we're going to paint in the penguin. And I'm using a 1/2 inch flat, just any brush that you have, and I'm using acrylic paint here. And I'm doing this. Gosh, my iPad's falling down here. Sorry, guys. My iPad's going to end up in the floor in a minute. The reason I'm doing this is I realize that I have not done a painting on here. Hey, Christina, you can do this one with your kids. Or with your kid. I can't remember. Do you have one or two? Oh, no, you have one. Okay, so we're going to paint the outside. We're going to do black. Sorry about that little commercial break there. My iPad was falling on the floor. So we're going to paint in the outside of it black. And if, like I said, if you have a small child, like Henry, 4, well, he's not even 4 yet, but he's been painting with me for a long time, so, and he's really good at it, so he picks up on it really quick. But if they're little, paint the outline in first, and let them paint the inside of the line. And sometimes if this is too much of a problem for them to paint this outside line, you could let them paint the whole thing black if you want, and then just dry it really good with the hairdryer, and go back in and let them paint the center. There's nothing wrong with that at all. So just having I'm just taking black on my 1/2-inch flat. I hope you guys can hear me. So I'm just taking black with my 1/2-inch flat and painting in this outside, the outside here. And you just keep reloading, just keep getting paint on there. Now with the kids, you know, the older kids, the 6, 7, 8, you don't have to worry about them using paint, because they will use paint. Now with the little ones, like I said, with Henry, I put the paint on the brush for him and give him the brush and let him paint. I don't paint it for him. I outline the shape. But if I just let him go, and if I just let him go willy-nilly with the loading his own paintbrush, holy moly, Katie bar the door. That kid, he just goes crazy. We did one the other night, or not the other night, it's been a little while. I let him do, I took a piece of watercolor paper and put it in the floor. It was a great big sheet, and he was down here in the art studio in the floor, just finger painting away and painting with the brush and painting with the palette knife. He thought that was wonderful. All right. So that's all we've done so far. I've splattered a little bit of black right there. Just clean that off a little bit with my brush. Crazy me. Okay. Now I'm going to paint the center. Okay, if you're afraid that they're going to get like mix in with the paint on the outside edge, which I'm going to, and it's not going to bother me one single bit. But if that's a problem for them, just dry it first. Just dry it really good with the hairdryer, and that way you don't have a problem to worry about with them getting in to the black. We'll probably have to paint over this a couple times because it's a little bit transparent. So we'll paint it one coat, and then we'll go back and paint it again. You guys are being awful quiet on here this evening. Or else I just can't see your comments. Or maybe you can't hear me. I hope you can hear me. Hey, Millie. Welcome. Oh, my. I hope you're doing well. I haven't seen you on here for a while. I've seen you doing some projects, so you must be doing better. I'm hoping. All right. So there's what we've got so far. See, I got into the black, and that's okay. honestly, it's not really a problem because it just makes it look like it has, like, you know, some character and dimension. All right, so there's that part. And like I said, we'll have to go back in and do that again because it's, I have to do it for coverage, for more coverage. Down at the bottom, I'm going to rinse this brush and I'm going to go in. I'm going to use just a little number 4 round. Okay? Like I said, you use whatever paint you have, whatever brushes that you have. I was tickled to death. One of my painters, she had a little painting party with her nieces and nephews. So here we're just going to go three little lines for the feet. So so that you can see me. Can you all see that? I'm just going to do for his feet 1, 2, 3. So that's like 3 toes in. And over here I'm going to do it 3. And I'm not worried about it getting on the black. I can paint that back over the black. Okay? And then I'm not worried about it being perfect by any means. But she had a little painting party with her little nieces and nephews, and it was so cute. And that they had painted the little snowman with the green hat. So that was so cute. So I hope you guys paint with the kids. That's one thing I do miss. I do miss painting with the kids. They are a lot of fun. You're having dinner while watching me. Dinner and a movie. Oh, Heather, you cracked me up. All right, so now I'm just going to take, for his shadow, I'm just going to take a little bit of purple and some white in it. It's not pure purple by any means, purple and white, but it's darker than the purple in the snow. And I'm just going to go a little shadow here. Just touching in a little shadow under his feet. Okay? And you can make your snow whiter if you want. If the kids want this snow to be whiter, they can make that whiter. Of course, before you do this penguin thing going on. If you don't like that, it's easier for them to paint it in before, of course, instead of what I'm doing right here. But I've just shown you, if they want to lighten it up a little bit with white, yeah, you don't have to make it as purple as mine was. Sky's the limit, guys. Whatever. And then on the front of this shadow here, I'm going to add a little bit more white into my purple. And just I'm going to soften that a little bit. And they can leave it however they want. However they do it is the best. I love, love, love when the kids paint and it shows their personality. Don't you all? The kids just, their paintings are just amazing. Just amazing. Okay, I'm hoping that would dry, but it looks like it's not going to. But we'll do the stars. Or not stars, those aren't stars, they're snowflakes. But for the kids, let's dry it because this is the last part of it. And it needs to be dry for them. But even if you don't have children to paint with, grandchildren or children, this is a fun one to paint regardless. I enjoy painting all of them anyhow. Doesn't make any difference to me. I just have a couple little places I'm going to touch up with my black. They may not have this problem, but I got my feet in on my black. But if they get it, one thing, if the kids are painting, and don't try to correct every little thing, because that'll, for one thing, it'll irritate them, and it takes away from the look of the painting being something that they did. So I'm just going in with this 1/2 inch flat, getting some white on my brush, painting in this center, and see how that's just giving it more coverage is all I'm doing with that. And they may not have needed to go in over the black. I didn't, except for just where I did the boo-boo part. So just do your little shape up the top, get that in there, get in, get out, and be done. And see this one over here, I did gray, and it's a little bit dark. I like the white myself. Which one do y'all like, the gray or the white? I like the white. If I added more white to the gray one, that would be all right, wouldn't it? Over here. Okay. Needs dried again, daggone it. Okay. And one reason you want to make sure this is dry down here, well, for one thing, when you paint the face, but also kids will put their hands on there, so you don't want that to get messed up. Okay, so we'll do the snowflakes in the background, and I'm just doing with my number 4 round, and all you do is you make a big plus, like a big cross, and then an X in the cross. And then the ones that are just little, you just keep crossing across each other. You just make a cross and then an X. And you make them all the same length. These one's a little bit longer than the other. So you make a long one, and then a short one, and then an X. And then I did one down here, so I make a long one and a short one and an X. And then for these other ones, like I said, I just did make your cross, but they're not real long. They're just little, like a little short plus sign. And then make your X in the middle. And you could make as many of these as you want, but sometimes less is more. So don't go berserk on me. Okay? So there. But kids, sometimes they like to do that kind of stuff, and sometimes they don't. I just did a little one, I think right here. All right. Then this should be hopefully dry by now. If not, dry it with a hair dryer. Rinse your brush and dry it with a paper towel. Then we're going to go into the face, do some detailing in the face. And I'm just making a color that looks like, I don't know, a golden yellow color, yellow and burnt sienna, yellow ochre color or something to that effect, or I can't think of the color name right now. I was having that trouble last night. I couldn't even think. So come up a little bit above, where the arms are, kind of down just a little bit from the top right here, but above where the arms turn out. And we're going to make like an upside down triangle. Okay, so here's the top, and then we want our nose to come down about right there. You make your nose as big as you want, as big, as little as you want. Doesn't make any difference. And then you just connect the dots and paint in the center. Pretty cool, huh? Then rinse that brush. And we're going to add black rinse that brush and dry it with a paper towel. We're going to go into the black and make the eyes. The eyes will be, hey Belinda, Sheila, welcome. Hello, hello, hello. Sheila, did I already say hello to you? Okay, so then we're going to go into the black, just that same number 4 round. Get some black on your brush, and we're going to put these 2 dots for the eyes. Now, they don't go clear out to the end of the nose, so you look where the center of the nose is, and on either side of the center, you're going to put a dot. Now, the parent or the grandparent or whoever, you may have to do this part, or hold their hand if they're little. Now, the bigger kids can do it, but if they're little, you know, they might need some help. Sometimes with Henry, I just give him a little, hold his hand if it's the little part. Because that's kind of hard for them if they're too little. And you can do the cheeks if you want by just taking a little bit of red and white. And you get it on your brush and dry most of it off on your paper towel. Just kind of take your paper towel and get some of that off of there to where you really don't have much on your brush at all. And then you're just going to rub just a little circle. Don't get it on your orange or gold. And then take that rinsed brush and then get a little tiny dot of white on the end of your brush. And like, you know, the parents or the grandparents, you know, whoever's in charge may have to do the white little dot. I'll do a little swish on the nose, a little swish on the arm, and a little swish on the toe there. Oh, and on the head. A little swish on the head. All right, now we're going to add snow. We're going to rinse that brush and lay it down. So with the toothbrush, our handy dandy toothbrush, this one's seen better days. I'm sure this was one of the kids' toothbrush when they were little. It's the funniest thing. I keep things forever. Do y'all keep things forever? I found out today I do keep things forever. Well, I already knew that before I cleaned out those closets, but yeah. Jennifer's, my daughter, she's all the time saying she can't believe how long I keep things. And I do. I keep things for a very long time. So, take your toothbrush, get some white paint. Oops. Get some white paint. Get that paint real soupy-like. Get your toothbrush in it. Go back and forth. And we're going to add snow. And you take the bristles and just flip them. And flip the snow onto your canvas. You may have to do this for the kids. They may not be able to do this part. And a lot of times, sometimes Henry wants it and sometimes he doesn't. So ask them if they want it on there. It's their painting. They may or may not want the snow on there. But it does add a touch and it looks real cute. So can you see the snow? That's really cute. I love this little cute painting. I just came up with this evening and thought it was the cutest little idea. Alright, so then we're going to take our brush and get water in whichever color you're going to write with, or let them sign it with a paint pen. They can do that. That's another thing. Sometimes Henry wants to write his name on there. Sometimes he doesn't. I wish he would sign them all, but if he doesn't want to write his name on his painting, I just turn it over on the back, and down here somewhere I'll write it. I'll just write his name and the date, so so that I know when he painted it. So do y'all like that? That was cute. That's a cute one, isn't it? Oh, Tammy says so adorable, and Heather says so cute. Or is that snow cute? Yeah, either way. That's a good one. I love it. I absolutely love that. Well, there y'all can see all the paintings in the back. You see all my new paintings I put up today? There they are. All right. Here we go. We're all done. Another one on the books. And that one, like I said, that was for the kids. I haven't done one for the kids for a very long time. I used to do them in the art studio. I would have the kids painting parties, and then before I started doing them in there during the COVID thing, when I started doing the online stuff, I did a lot of onlines for the children because I wanted them to be able to paint. So I do have some online on my in my painting tutorials on the website. I have some kids' paintings on there, and if you go back through the archives, there's some farm animals, some cute farm animals. I can't remember what else there is, but there's some. And two, if you don't find them on here in my videos, I do have a YouTube channel, and you can go there and find some of them also. So there. All right. And I'm Art by Karen Wolf everywhere. So everywhere you go, that's me. All right. Well, thank you all so much. I appreciate you guys. It's been fun painting with you this evening. Get those kids to painting. That's important. That they enjoy it. It's fun, and it makes them just, they use their imagination. Heather, you love the rooster. Been working on your palette knife rooster this afternoon, hoping to finish this evening. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Tammy finished a painting today. It wasn't with palette knife, but it was the winter cabin. Yeah, I'd like to see a rooster. I bet that'll be pretty. So, but thank you very much. Love to paint the animals. Love, love, love them. So, you all have a great evening. God bless you all, and take care, and be safe, and I will see you back on here again next week. Today is Thursday, right? Yes. I will be back on here again next week, and y'all have a Happy New Year. And like I said, stay safe and well, and we'll see ya. Thank you all so much. I appreciate you. Bye-bye.